So I'm going to start with some stats here. 51% of teachers say that teacher created materials require no or minimal adaptation. However, 88% of teachers, or 87.3% of teachers, state that they have to make many adaptations to institutionally created materials, and 75.7% say the same about publisher created materials. So these stats really pose a question related to classroom realities, right? Teacher generated materials are based on classroom realities. They are grounded on those experiences that teachers are having in the classroom. These materials are created by teachers who actively and regularly, every day, many hours in the day, engage with students. And they ensure that the content is practical and relevant to everyday teaching experiences. We know that the most effective teaching resources are the ones that are directly informed by classroom practice. And this is also based on general knowledge in research in education. It is also the materials that are linked to real world teaching challenges. So, this alignment with classroom realities really ensures that the materials are not only theoretically correct, but also immediately applicable. So, for example, I created a material for my class, flashcards and 5 activities, like we spoke about before. And I start applying it in the classroom, executing the material, and I know what's going to work, what's not going to work because of the way my students are going to respond. So there is a responsiveness that the teacher is doing regularly in the same hour of class, for example, and that is informing me if the material is working or not and who that material is working for. So then I'm going to pass this material to another teacher in the teacher's room and say, hey, I made this material, I tested it, this worked, this didn't work in my class. I'm just letting you know that I would eliminate this exercise and I would adapt the other one, but I would use this one, two, and three. So the other teacher is informed. And of course, that teacher is going to have their own experience. Maybe for her, it is something different because their students are different. But at least my experience is fitting into her cognitions and agency in her class. So my material is based on teachers' reality, on classroom realities, right? And therefore, we offer of teacher-generated materials offer a practical solution. I know that this is gonna work because my colleague or somebody on Eduki have made these materials. They are also teachers, so they know the classroom. So I'm gonna go and teach with these materials. So that tells us a lot about classroom realities and how important it is to think about the realities of the class to inform teachers who create these materials about how to implement those classroom realities in the making of these materials in order to impact the teachers who are using the same material.